Hello there, welcome to the Perfume Experience. Welcome back to another house series. And today in this particular house series, we are going to talk about two pocket-friendly fragrances that I got from Amazon. And I'm talking about fragrances from the house of Nisara. I'm talking about one, the Legend, the other called Glorious Oud. Now, both of these are fragrances that you can consider getting, especially if you're looking at a pocket-friendly budget. And we're going to talk about how the scent profile is and their performance and all of that, and when to wear as well, right? So let's get going. You're watching the Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. Let's start right after this intro. Alright, welcome back, and like I said, we have two pocket-friendly fragrances coming from the house of Nisara, two beautiful fragrances, one called the Legend, one called the Glorious Oud, right? Now, I am always scouting for fragrances under 1000 or under 500 rupees category to try and see what are pocket-friendly fragrances that you can simply buy without, thinking about too much, and if they are good in terms of their performance and the scent profile. And I came across this brand from Amazon, and I thought we should give this a try. Okay, so the ratings look good, so I thought, let's get two fragrances. So I got the Legend, which is basically a fresh type of a fragrance, and I got Glorious Oud, which is more of an ambery, woody type of a fragrance, right? So let's review this particular fragrance first. Let's talk about this. So the Legend kind of comes in a box like this, which is basically a paper box that's got the Legend written on the front, and at the back it's got the Nisara logo. It's an Eau de Parfum 100 ml of concentration, or rather volume, and on the left hand side it's got basic information about customer care, manufacturing, and all of that. And on the other side, it's got information about the fragrance and a brief note about it and a QR code for you to scan to the website, right? So pretty much that's what you kind of get. But when you open up the bottle or when you open up the box, they have given attention to detail, like the wrap that they've used is good. The paper box quality itself is pretty good considering the price point in which these fragrances are launched. Now the bottle looks very, very nice like this. It's a black colored bottle with a transparent look, with you can see the juice of the fragrance, and the Legend written on the front with the Nisara logo. The cap is plasticky, but they have done a very good job with the sprayer. And let me show you the sprayer of this particular fragrance. You will see it kind of punches very good amount of spray, and it's a wide spray that happens, so you can comfortably wear a few sprays, and that should be good enough, right? So but like I said, this is a fresh kind of a fragrance. It's a fresh, spicy kind of a fragrance. And when you sniff up close, you get a good amount of earthy opening, which is basically an amount of citrus coming in between, a good amount of bergamot, and then of course pink pepper. So you have that spicy opening that's coming up right at the top on this particular fragrance, and then it moves to an aromatic vibe where you have lavender that's playing that powdery element, and then it's got leather. Now it is not a leather dominant fragrance at all, so the leather is rightly there, right in the dry down, but in the base, whereas there is the earthy note that I was talking to you about, which you can feel at the top as well. That earthy note is coming from vetiver. Okay, so it has got vetiver, it has got amber, and it has got musk, which is bringing this particular fragrance that earthy, spicy, fresh kind of a vibe. So when you sniff up close, you get that sweet opening, a good amount of sweetness along with a bit of spicy element coming together. Then, like I said, you have the aromatic vibe coming, and then in the dry down, you have a vetiver, which is very, very nice. So on the whole, you get a very good amount of freshness from this particular fragrance. Now, this is a fragrance that you can wear for day wear, you can wear it for gym, you can wear it for office because of that freshness that it brings. It's very, very nice with that citrusy opening, with that aromatic vibe of lavender and the vetiver and the musk. Now, the musk helps this particular fragrance in projecting pretty well, so that's another good thing. And the citrus element along with the spicy element brings that vibe of gym, office wear that you can wear, which you can wear casually. So this is a fragrance that you can wear all year throughout easily, because you can wear it for office, you can wear it for gym, anything that you want to wear casually. You are looking for a no-brainer kind of a fragrance, you can kind of get this. Okay, so that's where Legend kind of works in terms of where you can wear it, right? Now this is very much a unisex fragrance, though it's there in the category of men. I feel it's a very unisex fragrance, so women and men, both of you can carry it very comfortably. Now this particular fragrance, in terms of its projection, easily does about 2.5 to 3 feet of projection. Because of that freshness, it kind of gets that good vibe till up to 2 to 3 feet. Now for the first 35 to 45 minutes, it projects pretty well. It's loud in that way. Everybody can kind of sense the fragrance. After that, it kind of softens up. So the citrus notes become a little lower. The lavender picks up a little bit more, and the vetiver and the musk and the ambery element come into the dry down, and that continues for a good amount of time. And I think there is also moss in this particular fragrance, which helps this particular fragrance going. Okay. Now, in terms of lasting, it does about 4 to 5 hours on skin easily. On apparel, it actually does about 6 to 7 hours. So you can easily smell the fragrance. Though linear, though little soft, it will be on your apparel for a pretty long time. So 6 to 7 hours on apparel is a pretty good thing when you consider that this particular fragrance comes at about 100 ml, comes at about 749, and I think the 50 ml is about 499. So which is, considering that price point, it's a pretty good deal to get a fragrance like this that you can wear all year across without breaking much of a bank, right? So that's about the Legend, which is basically a fresh, spicy kind of a fragrance that you can wear for office wear, everyday casual wear kind of thing. Good amount of citrus elements, a little bit of a lavender, and a good amount of vetiver that's working for this particular fragrance. Now let's talk about the other one, which is basically Glorious Oud, and Glorious Oud actually comes in this kind of a packing. Now when you consider this is like a complete black color packing, whereas here there is a amber brown color written or font, or you can say color of this particular packaging, and at the back it has got the same Nisara logo. Everything else remains the same. The difference is in the bottle. Okay, now this is a more of a ambery kind of a bottle, which has got that golden brown tinge that you can see at the bottom here. It's very, very nice. So it kind of looks very different when you compare next to each other. They kind of look separated. Okay, so this got that golden brown tinge, which is basically trying to tell you that it's that ambery type of a fragrance. Now when you put this on, you can check out the sprayer, and I really like their sprayers. They've done really nice in terms of their sprayer. It kind of projects very well. It does a good amount of puff. That's something very nice, right? Now in terms of scent profile, you get a sweet opening, okay, and you get a very fruity type of opening, and along with a little bit of that nice sweet, little bit of that woody type of a vibe, but less on the woody, more on the sweetness. Okay, now I feel this particular fragrance has got a good amount of fruity notes along with a little bit of a watery kind of a vibe, a slight floral hint to it, and you can feel a bit about a good amount of musk. Now though the name says oud, I don't really get a lot of oud in this particular fragrance as such. So it is trying to replicate the smell of oud by not having oud in it in terms of the woody nature to it. But what you kind of predominantly get is apple, you get melon, you get orange, and you get bergamot right at the top. So those are the top notes that you kind of get in this particular fragrance. Now in the heart, there is water of the lily, which is bringing that nice floral element on this particular fragrance. Now in the dry down, they have dry amber and they have musk, which is giving that vibe of a oud. So you can kind of get that slight woody element to it with a little bit of a sweetness of that floral fruity vibe, right? So that's predominantly the scent profile of Glorious Oud, and it works very, very well because this is a fragrance that you can wear for evenings and special occasions. Okay, now if you're looking for a fragrance that you want to wear for a wedding, you want to wear for something for party, you want to get compliments from it, and you want something like that which is woody in the evenings, you can consider getting Glorious Oud because it works very well that way. Now in terms of performance, you would say in lasting they are kind of similar, right? You get 4-5 hours on skin and 6 to 7 hours on apparel easily on both of them. The one difference that I kind of found is that Glorious Oud in its projection for the first 30 to 40 minutes, where this one lasts pretty loudly, I feel that is a little softer, maybe does about 30 minutes as such. But aside to that, this is also pretty loud in terms of its projection. The only difference is if this is doing 45 minutes, this is doing about 30. So other than that, the lasting part is absolutely same. There's no difference. It works very, very well, for both the fragrances, right? So yes, so you can consider getting the Legend for day wear, business. You can think about gym wear, casual wear. You can do this. You can think about Glorious Oud as a special occasions, close encounters, weddings, celebrations, and parties, right? So that's where you can kind of wear this. Another reason I got these fragrances is because they are FDA approved and IFRA approved as well. So they're skin friendly, so you don't really have to worry about harmful chemicals and all of that. So that's another reason to get them. So like I said, I found these on Amazon. You can get this from Amazon. You can get from Flipkart, other e-commerce websites. Also, you can check out Nisara Beauty as well. You can get it from their websites as well, right? So pretty good considering the price point, which is $749 for a 100 ml and for about $499 for 50 ml, right? Now, aside to these fragrances, I see that they have a lot of women fragrances as well, and we haven't done a lot of women fragrances on this channel. So if you want me to kind of review those, let me know in the comments and we can kind of do those as well, right? So this was my review about a very good pocket friendly fragrance brand called as Nisara. This is Legend. This is Glorious Oud. Like I said, try these fragrances and let me know how you feel about them, and let me know if you want me to review their women fragrances, right? So I will see you on another video. Until another time, take care. Bye now.